Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how we can haul up a follower coming up afterwards. So first of all, we can use the express pulley in case there is a little bit of help needed. This is very quick and we have showed it in the previous video. But now I'm going to show you how we can do a more advanced and a more efficient hauling system where you can really haul someone up quite efficiently and for quite long distances. So the first step is to remove the whole belay system from the belay chain. So we have shown you how to do this in previous videos, but what we start with now is we have the climber on a prusik attached to a munter mule overhand on a stand. So the other side of the rope is free for us to use. And in the beginning, I start attaching a carabiner to the stand and putting the rope through. If you have some kind of pulley device like a micro traction or a normal pulley, this is the place where you could also put that to make it even more efficient. But for now, I'm just using a carabiner. Now, this is now a very efficient way without any friction in the system, and I want to haul now on the other side of the rope. And for that, I grab a little prusik and I attach that to the other side of the rope. And I attach that to myself with a carabiner in this case. And I slide it up. And what I can do now, if I put my weight into this prusik, you'll see it starts to put weight onto the rope going towards the climber. So what I can do, I stand up, I slide my prusik all the way to the top. And if I now hang my own weight into it, I can put weight here and the climber can move up. But what you also see is that I'm now attached to my own lifeline. So this is something that's important to manage using a counterbalance hauling system. I want to lengthen my lifeline, and I'll first try just the longest I can make my own lifeline. So I'm starting to pull, and I can even put my hands on the other rope, pull down, and I can deliver quite a lot of force here. So this is already working. Now I of course need to slide my own prusik up, but first I slide this one down. So the weight is going to transfer here. I can stand up, and now this side comes free to slide up the prusik again. I can put my weight into it, haul here, and you can see I'm making progress. And this can be quite an efficient way to haul someone up. So this is the very simplest way of doing it, but I can also make it even more efficient. For example, I can give myself a little longer lifeline. So if I take an extra beaner here, move this out of the way, I can, into the top bolt, I give myself with the rope a long lifeline, close it, and now here I am attached with a separate lifeline that's longer. Again, I make sure to check everything. It's closed, it's attached, the clovage is correct, so I can screw out my other lifeline. Out of the way. And now I do the same thing, so I hang into the rope and I can pull my climber up. And I make sure to slide this prusik down throughout the whole process. And now that I'm sort of at the end, I can go back. My climber hangs into this prusik again. And I can slide myself up and go again. So you see, this is a very efficient system where I can make good movement and get lots of hauling power out of the system. So, and I'm back here again. Yeah, that's basically a counterbalance hauling and a very nice way to move people up a lot, or give a lot of rope assistance if they have a very hard move to climb through. Alright, so now I have hauled up my climber quite a lot. Maybe they have passed really the hard section, and now they just need to climb 20 more meters over easier terrain. So I want to revert all the system back towards a normal belay setup. What I can do first, I take my weight off my own rope, and I make sure all the weight is on this prusik. So I can take this away. Store the prusik. Oh. And now in this free rope, I can build up my belay setup again. So I take the carabiner out. And I take my safe beaner to start belaying. And the easiest way is to simply take a munter hitch, close the carabiner, and I am ready to go. Now, of course, the final thing is to remove the old system here. And again, before removing a previous system, I'm checking the new system. So the rope comes into the carabiner, it's closed, and my munter hitch is tied correctly. So now I can remove the old system while holding on to the brake hand side. I take out the overhand here and release the slip knot, and very gently I can now lower my climber from the old system into the new system, and I can really check, okay, this is fully loose and everything is into the new one. And then only last step, taking away this prusik again. If I want to do this with two hands, that's also fine. I simply tie a new munter mule overhand into the other rope. But if I feel comfortable with it, doing this with one hand is also totally fine. But of course, I do make sure I always hold on to the brake rope here. All right, we're ready to go climbing again.